Hey guys, Jason with Lumablades here, and today I want to go over something with the Tormach. As many of you know, I have two Tormachs, a 770 and a 440. My 440 started developing issues in the x-axis a while ago intermittently. And Tormach's been great. They've helped me with everything. But I wanted to show you what the problem was on it in case any of you ever experience it. So let me flip this around. So here we are at the machine. For those that you don't know or aren't familiar, the x-axis stepper motor is right here. When you get your machine, make sure you always install it off the wall because you're going to need to access it. Hopefully not, but you're going to need to. And your limit switches are these guys here. These are your dogs. So this dictates your travel. So this table will move left or right. This will be a soft limit. It'll sense it there. It'll slow it down before it crashes into the other stuff. Anyhow, I was having problems with this machine when I was in the x-axis. I was having problems with it hitting the limit switch, restarting, doing weird things. It was intermittent. I replaced the x-axis stepper. I replaced the driver. I replaced the power supply. All Tormach took care of everything for it. That's how they diagnosed it. I replaced, did a lot of configurations. So anyway, let's just deal with your x-axis issue. So if you have an x-axis issue, you pull, there's a cover. See this cover thing here? There's a cover here. You pull it off. Right under here is going to be your X limit. So if you can see, mine snapped off. Mine broke, so it was hitting intermittently. This is the plunger that was in there, so it was hitting intermittently, setting it off depending on what it is. Tormach sent me a new one. I'm going to replace that right now today. The point of this particular video is, what do you do if you're in the middle of a run and you want to continue running while you're waiting for your new limit switch to get here? Well, it's actually fairly easy, and here's a workaround, and it'll work with any axis. So over in your Path Pilot here, you're going to go to your settings, right? Well, first let's say I know the x-axis limit switch is bad. Okay, so how am I going to reference? So you're just going to go ahead and you're going to reference your Y and your Z like you normally would. Then you're going to go to your settings tab. You're going to go to disable references. You're going to check that. I don't want to do it right now. And then you're going to manually jog the x-axis to, about where you need it to get your part done, to get your parts done to run your machine. At that point, you're going to go and you're going to hit reference X. Now what that does, when the disable reference switch is checked, it will go ahead and make sure that wherever the machine is sitting, that's where it referenced that switch to. So you bring it to where it is, wherever you need it to be. I mean, this was up like that when the spring was in there, and I did the reference there. Then, this is very important, you got to remember to go and uncheck disable reference switches. Then use your Heimer and 0, and you should be good to go. So that was a little workaround that I thought would be helpful. I have several other workarounds of other things that are going to be helpful. I'm going to try to put out. YouTube hasn't been great with uploading my stuff on my phone, but hopefully this one makes it out there and it helps somebody.